Yes. Hey, this is fun. This is fun. Day 32. We're in the back stretch here. You can watch these in any order you like. I have a feeling, writers just, you love your genre. Everybody loves their genre, but you got to see this in action in things that you would never pick up. And it's like, holy cow, it's the exact same pattern. So this is the 19 question engine challenge. 40 days I give evidence for the 19 question engine in all types of literature, translated from different languages. If your language is translated into English, sentence by sentence, right? You're using this pattern. All right, so this is the Three Musketeers by Alexander Dumas. Okay, so here it goes. So the first question is, what happened? My son, said the old Gascon gentleman, in that pure barren patois of which Henry IV could never rid himself. What did they do? This horse was born in the house of your father about 13 years ago. What started all this? And has remained in it ever since. Which meant? Which ought to make you love it. What did they want? Never sell it. What might follow that? Allow it to die tranquilly and honorably of old age. Who made this go deeper? And if you, what was their problem? Make a campaign with it, what would you expect? Take as much care of it as you would an old servant. How did it turn personal? At court, provided you have ever the honor to go there, how did it become deeply personal? Continued M. D'Artagnan, the elder. What did it make them conclude? An honor to which, remember, your ancient nobility gives you the right. Who sets off the climax? Sustain worthily your name. What's their problem? Of gentlemen. What did they conclude? Which has been worthily borne by your ancestors for 500 years. What mattered to them most? Both for your own sake and the sake of those who belong to you? What did they conclude about that? By the latter, I mean your relatives and friends. What does that lead to? Endure nothing from anyone except from Monsieur the Cardinal and the King. What happens next? It is by his courage, please observe, by his courage alone that a gentleman can make his way nowadays. Isn't that awesome? And D'Artagnan goes on to explain he's always supposed to seek adventure to the young D'Artagnan. If you're having a great time with this, if you want to send your hero off on a journey after speaking with his mentor, and hero, heroine, whoever is the subject of your story nowadays, it can be anyone. It could just be yourself, right? Who is your mentor that sends you off on your story? So click the link below, download the 19 question engine guide if you haven't already. I just made I was thinking, wait, yeah, people will watch this. All right. So download that guide. You're awesome for putting up with my email server. And then you have to get your email address, and then download it, and then click it, and you're awesome for putting up with that, because once you get this guide in your hand, you're going to be writing stories like you never believed. Well, you always believed it was possible. You always did. Thank you. See you tomorrow for day 33. This was day 32. Later.